Well, hey, everybody, this is Dale Sellers, Executive Director at 95 Network, and I'm with my dear friend, Chanae Moore, who I've really known since I've been doing 95 Network. We met at the very beginning. She's with the Gateway Resource Library, and recently they've come on board to help support the Soul Care Essentials Conference. First of all, Chanae, how are you doing?
Doing fabulous. Yes, it's good to see you.
I'm so glad to see you. Can you take a moment and just kind of share why you guys wanted to step up and support, help us to offset some of the costs of the Soul Care Essentials Conference?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I just wanted to go back to it's been 2019. I was thinking about when we met, and it was in
Hmm.
2019, and you invited us out to an event that you had here in Texas in January.
Hmm.
And then it was in that event that Kimberly Boschman,
Hmm.
who worked here at Resource Library at the time, her and I looked at each other and were like, he's doing something really powerful here.
Oh, that's so
And
cool.
at that moment, we wanted to get involved and see how we could partner with you. So our first event was in Greenville. We flew
Hmm.
out. We got to meet with the pastors at the event that you were doing. I don't think it was the Soul Care at the time, but you were
No, no.
still pouring. Yeah, you were pouring into the pastors. And it was just such an honor to give free resources to those pastors.
Mhm.
And from that point, we've kind of been in touch ever since. And it's so good to finally have a new partnership where we get to really sponsor these soul care events.
It's just so wild how we connected. And the next
Yeah.
thing I know, I meet you guys. I don't remember how we met. I think you reached out and did like an email to me
Yeah.
about you saw that I'd never met you, and so you guys
Yeah.
came in. And the next thing I know, I'm sitting in your offices at Gateway, and it was just so weird. But anyway, I'm so thankful for your friendship and just supporting the support you guys have shown. Tell
Mhm.
us a little bit about what is Gateway Resource Library and what is it you guys offer pastors?
Absolutely. So, in a nutshell, we have free resources.
Hmm.
You can access them by signing up for free with an email and a password. And it's gatewayresourcelibrary.com. Super
Hmm.
easy to remember. So, Pastor Robert Morris of Gateway Church here in Southlake, Texas, his heart has always been to give back. He's extremely generous, a great steward, and that carries through the entire church. And so, he wanted the resource library to be a place where the local church, even globally, can
Hmm.
go and access resources that Gateway has already produced that we know work really, really well
Hmm.
in a church setting and to help leaders thrive spiritually, relationally, and just to support pastors, which kind of aligns with what you're doing.
Yeah.
You consistently show up, Dale, and you consistently help these pastors get new wind and lift their sails so they can continue the
Yeah.
vision and the mission that God placed in their hearts. And so that's really what we try to do with our resources. We create content that's downloadable,
Mm.
sermon prep. We have packages for Easter, all the graphics. We have incredible commercials for big holidays that you could air at your church that, you know, it makes it look like you have a high production budget, but really it's all free for you guys to access. And on a simpler note, I mean, we have basic stuff like worship on how to train your volunteers or to train, songwriting. We have songwriting workshops, instrument lessons. We have our key ones would be children's curriculum,
Mm.
worship, leadership training, and of course, sermon prep. Everybody knows Pastor Robert Morris for the Blessed Life and Beyond Blessed.
Hmm.
And so you can access those and air them at your church for free. So
So everything's free.
it is, yes,
All we have to do is
absolutely.
sign up.
All they have to do is sign up. And
And
Pastor Robert said this recently. He said, whether you're preparing a sermon for 200 people or 2,000,
hmm
the work is the same.
yep.
And he actually got that from his spiritual father, which was the late Pastor Jack Hayford.
Hmm. Yeah.
So it's just so beautiful. Whether your church is 50 people or 50,000, these resources can really help you.
I'm so thankful for you guys. Tell us again how to sign up.
Gatewayresourcelibrary.com. So
Hmm.
think of Gateway Church. So
Hmm.
gatewayresourcelibrary.com.
Okay. Well, I'll include that address on the video.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your friendship, for supporting the Soul Care Essentials. I love the heart of Pastor Robert. Everyone who knows him knows he has such a great heart for the church, for pastors, and now's the time, if there's ever been a time, we've got to work together. So I really
Oh,
appreciate
yes.
what you're doing.
Absolutely. And Dale, I just want to remind you that you're doing such a great job. You
Thank
have
you.
been faithful with what God has placed in your hands, you and Gina. And it is a true honor to see you work in God's kingdom and bless these churches. So I just want to bless you.
Thank you. You're so kind. Well, thank you again for all you do. And again, I'll have the link here for you guys to sign up. Hope you'll take advantage of the Gateway Resource Library.